Hey guys.
Hey, if we get over 250 subscribers by Friday, we'll eat cat food and something else.
But you have to hurry up while you can.
And subscribe. And check out our website. We'll put in the sidebar and at the end of this video.
Thank you.
Peace.